What's up everybody, it's Lawrence again. So today I wanted to do something a little different, and it's going to be a new series that I'll be starting whenever I have the time to actually do them, are really long-term reviews on some of the shoes. And so one of the first ones I want to start off with is actually a luxury brand, mainly because a lot of people don't want to necessarily spend a lot of money on something that's luxurious, but also is going to hit their wallets pretty hard. And so one of the most popular sneakers over the last 2 to 3 years has been the Gucci Ace. The Gucci Ace has been extremely popular, but it looks exactly like a Stan Smith. And so, is it worth the $500, $600, $700, $800 price point depending on which model you get? Probably not. So there's a lot of different models for the Gucci Ace. There is your typical white, which you can see here. There's also some other variations with a snake, as well as other types of animals that are imprinted on the Gucci band itself. So those are the ones that are relatively the most popular ones available on the market. This is a long-term wear test of the shoe. Is it worth it? It's going to be based on how well these hold up over 7-8 months. I've had a good amount of time with them. I wouldn't say I wear them that often just because it is an expensive shoe, but also because it's actually a little hard to pair with outfits because of the gaudiness of the gold and the black. I actually went a little different and got the embroidered version instead in a black instead of a white. And the reason for that was I figured if I was going to spend a lot of money on something that wasn't worth it, it better look engaging and crazy, and I think this does this really well. I actually get a lot of compliments on this shoe, regardless of whether people are into sneakers or not. But I think it kind of strikes the balance between gaudy and luxury and high class, and kind of classy at the same time. The Gucci Ace, this is a black leather. It's one of the most soft leathers that I have in my collection. It's made out of a lambskin leather. You're not going to be disappointed by the leather quality. It's obviously not worth $800, $900, but it's still very, very good, and you do get premium quality materials. One important thing to note about the back is, unlike a lot of the other Gucci Aces, the back has 2 shoes with the same exact color. This is actually one of the main selling points for me to buy this shoe versus others, because I really dislike the fact that there's alternating colors on the back. On the bottom of the shoe is the Gucci shield that you can see over here if you look closely, which is kind of cool, and it has that Gucci over there as well. With that said, it's actually holding up really well. So if you kind of look at the shoe itself, the leather's really, really nice quality, and there's almost no creasing on the toe box, which I was expecting pretty quickly. So from that perspective, amazing leather. I have no issues with it. I've actually walked through these in mud and everything like that, and they've held up pretty well. The sole itself and the shoe itself is actually a lot lighter than I expected. So a lot of the luxury brands end up using margam soles, which is popularized by the Common Projects brand. Those are actually very, very heavy soles. With the Gucci sole, it's a much lighter rubber, but it's also wearing a lot faster than the margam soles that I'm used to for a luxury brand. So if you kind of look at the right over there, it's starting to wear a little bit. And out of 7-8 months, I don't think I've worn this more than maybe 20 times. That's something definitely to note as you're buying these shoes. With that said, if you kind of look at anyone kind of wearing Gucci Aces, most of people scuff them up pretty badly over time, and that adds to their charm and appeal. So that's kind of okay depending on how you want to wear your shoes. But for me, I like to keep things relatively clean. And so this has been a pair that's been easy to do because they are the black colorway. So are these shoes worth the $795 that I paid for them? Oddly, I'm going to say yes. The reason being, if you're going to pay $500, $600, $700 for a shoe, you're not really thinking too much about its durability. You're not really thinking about its budget friendliness. You're not thinking of its worth. You're thinking about the design. It's a classy silhouette. It is what it is. And you have the Gucci logo. And for people in the know, it's going to be awesome. And people who don't know are going to look at the shoe and realize that it was designed really well. It's almost like an art piece. It's probably not going to last even longer than my Common Projects, but that's not the reason you wear them. You wear them to show off. And that's really it. Not too long of a video. These shoes are definitely dirty, so I'm definitely going to be washing my hands right afterwards. But for the most part, if you enjoyed what you watched, hit the thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button below. There are a lot of other shoes that I can do long-term reviews on, so let me know if there's any luxury brands that you want to take a look at. And that's it. These are the Gucci Aces in a black leather with the traditional web in a gold embroidering with the bee and star pattern. Until next time, peace.